New Year terror. Turji bandits burn Ondo police station as officers flee. The beginning of the new year was marked by fear and uncertainty in parts of Ondo State following a coordinated attack on a police station allegedly carried out by bandits linked to the notorious Turji faction. The incident, which occurred in the early hours of the day, sent shock waves through the host community and reignited national concern over the worsening security situation in Nigeria. According to eyewitness accounts, the attackers arrived in large numbers, heavily armed and well coordinated. Residents reported hearing sporadic gunshots that later escalated into sustained gunfire, forcing many people to flee their homes in panic. Within a short period, the police station was overrun, set ablaze, and rendered completely unusable. The attack was swift but devastating. Sources within the community stated that the bandits stormed the area under the cover of darkness, exploiting limited visibility and the element of surprise. Security operatives on duty were reportedly overwhelmed by the superior firepower of the attackers, leading to a tactical withdrawal in order to avoid loss of lives. This withdrawal later fueled public speculation and outrage, with many questioning the preparedness of security agencies to confront armed groups. By dawn, the scale of destruction became clear. The police station was reduced to charred ruins, with patrol vehicles burned, official documents destroyed, and communication equipment damaged beyond repair. The attack effectively crippled law enforcement presence in the immediate area, leaving residents exposed and fearful of further violence. Local residents described the scene as terrifying. Many claimed it was the most frightening incident they had experienced in years. Parents hurriedly gathered their children while traders abandoned their shops. Some residents fled to neighboring communities, fearing a possible follow-up attack. The psychological impact of the assault was evident, as fear and uncertainty hung heavily in the air. Security analysts believe the attack was not random. Instead, it is seen as a deliberate message from armed groups seeking to assert dominance, undermine state authority, and intimidate local populations. The choice of a police station as the target is particularly symbolic, as it represents direct confrontation with the state and its capacity to maintain law and order. Although no official casualty figures were immediately released, unconfirmed reports suggest that no police officer was killed during the attack, largely due to the early withdrawal of personnel. However, the destruction of public infrastructure and the erosion of public confidence remain major concerns. Residents argue that even without fatalities, the incident represents a serious security failure. The Ondo State Police Command later confirmed the attack and assured the public that steps were being taken to restore security in the area. In a brief statement, authorities emphasized that reinforcements had been deployed and investigations were underway to identify and apprehend those responsible. The command also urged residents to remain calm and cooperate with security agencies by providing useful information. Despite these assurances, many Nigerians remain skeptical. Similar attacks in other parts of the country have often been followed by promises that fail to translate into lasting solutions. Critics argue that the repeated targeting of security formations reflects deeper structural problems, including inadequate intelligence gathering, poor equipment, and insufficient manpower. The alleged involvement of Turji-linked bandits has further heightened national anxiety. Turji has long been associated with violent attacks, kidnappings, and confrontations with both local communities and security forces in northern Nigeria. His name alone evokes fear, and any perceived expansion of influence into southern states raises serious questions about the reach and coordination of armed groups across the country. Community leaders in Ondo State have called on the federal and state governments to act decisively. They stress that rural communities are increasingly vulnerable and feel abandoned. According to them, security must go beyond reactive measures and focus on sustained presence, intelligence-driven operations, and community engagement. Civil society organizations have also weighed in, urging authorities to address the root causes of insecurity. They argue that poverty, unemployment, and weak governance continue to provide fertile ground for criminal networks. Without tackling these underlying issues, they warn that military responses alone will remain insufficient. As the new year begins, the attack serves as a grim reminder of the challenges Nigeria continues to face. Instead of celebrations and hope, some communities are forced to confront violence and fear. For many residents of the affected area, the question is no longer whether such attacks will happen again, but when. The burning of the Ondo police station is more than an isolated incident. It is a reflection of a broader national crisis that demands urgent and coordinated action. Restoring public trust will require more than statements and temporary deployments. It will require visible commitment, accountability, and a comprehensive strategy to reclaim communities from the grip of armed violence. Until then, the scars of this New Year terror will remain fresh, serving as a painful reminder that peace and security remain elusive goals for many Nigerians. To our viewers and listeners, please remember to subscribe to this channel for timely, credible, and in-depth updates on security, governance, and major national developments. Your subscription ensures you stay informed and also supports the continued delivery of detailed reports and voice-narrated analyses such as this. Enable notifications so you do not miss any important update.